Hello, this is Michele and this is your September horoscope. Now, this month we have Mercury going direct. Yeah, baby. We have Pluto going direct. Oh yeah. No more heaviness, no more doom and gloom. Fingers crossed. We also have a full moon in lovely empathetic Pisces and also a new moon in control freak, get fit freak, yoga bunny, Virgo. Here's your monthly astrology. Aquarius, how are you after last month's epic energy? Are you feeling okay? This month is taking you to a different space. It's all very intense. There's a lot of primal energy flying about, but hopefully it's about you feeling empowered rather than powerless. There's a couple of cautious things to watch out for before the 5th, when Mercury goes direct and we all feel relieved and things are much clearer. And actually for you, your relationships get a lot easier. Your intimate relationships, your romantic relationships get a lot easier after the 5th. But let's start at the beginning. I mean, you're feeling very passionate at the moment. Mars is trine Uranus, the unpredictable, on the 2nd, and then Mercury is conjunct Mars in your position of relationships. You want to sort things out. You want to clear the air. If you're annoyed with someone who's a lover, believe me, you might kick right off on the 3rd. I would suggest you don't do it because everything gets much easier for you in terms of your personal and intimate relationships after the 5th. If you go crazy on the 3rd, you know, you're going to have to do even more work after the 5th, when actually after the 5th, the energy is going into your love, intimacy, relationship, those people that you're close to. So calm down, think about things. It's good that you're having these rushes of unconscious emotion because normally you can block that, but use the energy wisely. Mars is shifting signs and giving you that intensity, a hunger for a deeper passion. You might be tempted to have an affair. You might be tempted to do something extreme to try and create wealth in your life, in whatever wealth means to you. But there's a lot of primal energy around. And Mercury, when Mercury goes direct, you're very good at talking to people. So your personal one-to-one relationships become much easier. You want harmony, you want zen, you want people to get on. You're happy to compromise, although Mars is making you like, don't push me too far. If you push me too far, you will not like it. Now, the full moon on the 6th is about, for you, money and security, and you will see a way forward. Perhaps you've been struggling around that issue, and because it's conjunct Neptune, it's very spiritual. There's a deeper meaning to money and security. There's a soul lesson. Your soul wants to learn something. You're being offered an opportunity to grow and evolve around those areas. How do you feel when you're insecure? Does that really poke your buttons? How do you feel around money and finance in your life and abundance? All will be revealed with the full moon on the 6th. We then have a very intense day with Sun trine Pluto on the 9th. You're very psychic that day. You're very tuned into what's going on. And if someone doesn't have the best intentions, you are going to see it. It will come to the surface. Mercury shifting signs on the 10th and going into your primal zone. You are every bit the psychic detective. You can look at people and you can see their vulnerability. You can see their power. You know it all, you know, you're very in tune, but use that energy nicely, kindly and wisely. Don't use it to get power over someone, because that's the shadow side of that energy. I'm not talking about you. When that energy is around anyone, there's sort of that little temptation to manipulate to get what we want. So go into your own stuff, look into your own shadow side, but whatever you do, don't necessarily get vengeful or do something that's negative, because you don't need to, because there's lots of positive energy this month. Now, Venus is doing some lovely things. First, trining Saturn, making you feel more secure in your relationships, helping you to commit to a group or a collaboration. You feel great about that. Venus is sextile Jupiter, which is fabulous for you. And also, Venus is trine Uranus. So, obviously, that's going to have a massive impact on you. And you're feeling bold. You're feeling outgoing. You feel that what you say is important. You're very flirtatious. There's an unexpected connection, which kind of makes you all tingly. Then we have the new moon. New moon is in that kind of primal energy, so it's very full on. But as it's a new moon, this is your chance to get rid of that energy. This is your chance to surrender fear, to surrender stuff to do with powerlessness, to surrender any wound around your sexuality, any wound around your sense of powerlessness. You can heal that on the 20th and you can let things go. Okay, if you've got beef with someone about money, if you feel you're always paying for the coffee or you're always paying the bills, that could come to a head. But other than that, you're feeling pretty spot on. Venus is going into your position of primal emotions. You could get very obsessional. As I say, you could maybe accidentally have an affair. You could do something, maybe misuse your own power in a relationship, or feel that in a relationship there's a power imbalance. And yeah, I have to say, with Venus in that sign, you're very charismatic, you're very alluring, you're very persuasive, and, you know, people find you compelling this month when it comes to love. Now, again, another important and powerful conversation on the 22nd with Mercury trines Pluto. This is power, this is intensity, and for you, it's, again, on a very deep level, it's your primal zone and your spiritual zone. So there's something that the universe is trying to tell you this month. Pay attention, allow yourself to really feel it. And finally, well, Jupiter opposes Uranus. Might be a bit of argy-bargy on the 28th to do with freedom, restriction, you just wanting to do your own thing. But, you know, be calm. Something amazing could come out of it. An amazing idea could come out of it. Or an amazing journey could come out of it. But just watch what you're doing. When Pluto turns direct on the 28th, you're feeling much better. You felt maybe what we call in the trade some existential angst. Like you felt, I don't feel right, but I don't know why. There's no reason why I'm feeling not quite right. It's like you weren't fully in touch with your soul's journey, and now you're back in the game. Mercury is shifting, and the sun is shifting at the end of the month into your adventure zone, and that's going to be the vibe of next month, which you will thoroughly enjoy. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon. Hello, wonderful one. Thank you so much for listening. It would be fabulous if you liked, subscribed, or shared. It would be really, really helpful. Also, I have a ton of free stuff for you. Horoscope.co.uk for everything astrology, and michelleknight.com for everything psychic and free tarot reading. See you there.